Overall in biotech since 1991, and in the beginning I was associated with vaccine and monoclonal antibody and some diagnostic uh, things. And one day I was conducting an experiment on the things what I was doing, and that was the how I can enhance the bioavailability
Yeah.
of those protein oriented molecules.
Mm-hmm.
And then I saw something happen on the table, and I realized this is something novel. And when I applied that phenomena into other drugs which has the similar problem, so more I was conducting, more I was getting enlightened. So then I said I should stop this vaccine and everything
Mm-hmm.
because of two reasons. One, that segment is very, very expensive,
Yeah.
new, and only big pharma can afford to have that kind of development. And this is something, a bigger problem, ongoing problem, ignored problem.
Mm-hmm.
So if I solve some of these, probably that will be easier and more beneficial for the people who needed that.
Can you tell me about that problem that you sort of saw and the opportunity to solve it?
Such a big problem and been ignored, and that problem is the bioavailability of pharmaceutical molecule. I read more about this, and WHO says 47% molecule in the market are compromised in their drug delivery system. What does it
That
mean
you
to the
said 7% are compromised,
47,
and how
40,
47% become
47%?
compromised in how they're delivered.
In layman language, that means if a drug has a potential to give effectiveness, say 100%, what we are using, the potential probably less than 20% of that.
So
So
you're saying that the actual medicine that the patient is getting, they're not getting all of it because of the delivery
compromised
system.
delivery system.
Gotcha.
Waste and hurting the patient.
Mm-hmm.
The say let's take the simple example of aspirin, right?
Mm-hmm.
There are many even more important, like paclitaxel cancer drugs has even a worse problem than aspirin. Aspirin is a very kind of a mild problem.
Mm-hmm.
Say the therapeutic dose of this, say 100 microgram in the blood circulation.
Mm-hmm.
To reach 100 microgram, if the right formulation is there, you may need 100 milligram dose.
Mm-hmm.
But if your formulation is compromised, you have to give 700 milligram.
And they're going to get all that extra crap that's in there.
Extract things which are
Mm-hmm.
going to cause the same level of problem, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Let's accept that dose it will give 100 microgram therapeutic dose in the blood circulation, but it will give the same multiple of side effect to the patient. So that means that doesn't mean that I refuse to accept that these big pharmaceutical companies who are selling aspirin is not aware of this. I'm not the highest expert in these as compared to those companies who have been there for more than 70 years, right? Have sold billions and billions of tablets. I'm sure they're aware of this, what I'm talking. And if they're not aware of this, either way, who is who is suffering? The patient, right?
Yep.
And maybe there are one more reason. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
nobody's asking them the right question. That
Yeah.
why you are increasing the dose from 75 milligram a decade ago, and now you are giving me 700 or 650 milligram. Why? No doctor is maybe asking them, no patient is asking them.
Have they
Oh,
done any clinical research on the increase in dosing and stuff like that? I mean, I'm sure at some point it was, hey, here's the recommended dose, and there's some oversight of that. But if it continues to go up, how are they justifying that?
no, they have a there is a system. There is a fixed clerical system to justify what they're doing. And they're just following that path and telling the authority, you see, we are following your guideline. You ask us to do this. We have done it. Give us certificate to sell it. So it's a more of clerical. But in this case, also, patient is suffering. And even if you go to the right place, they will say, this is not fascinating to them, to their investors. Man, you are in a medical life-saving field, not in a Hollywood where you need fascinations. You need solution